O people, come to the way, O most honored one and most glorified one, Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
Alhamdulillah that Allah guided us to the love of Sayyidina Muhammad and into the hands of awliyaullah, and their ulum and their knowledges to take us towards the marifah. Allah wants us to know that we come from the heavens, we are a spiritual creation sent upon earth for a physical experience. So then remember that you don't come from this dunya, don't forget your origin. Shaitan tries to fool insan on a fine line. Shaitan's cleverness is like a line that if he can pass that line on to people, they lose their reality and their understanding. And the greatness of Allah, greatness of the deen and the religion that Prophet brought was for humanity to complete the understanding of themselves. They are in need of all the Prophets, the understanding of all the messengers, and the love that completes their reality. For understanding the lataif and the teachings of the salah. The qalb is the point of entry and the station of knowledges to the sir, and then it cuts down like an 8, it goes through the black. That black is like a black hole, the reality of the fajr, to the sir which is white, over to the green, and from the green it courses back through the black back to that yellow. And in the understanding of the salah and how it relates to the lataif of the qalb, Salatul Maghrib is the beginning of our journey. Our day starts from the night. Why are all the celebrations the night? Isra wal Miraj, the night of power. Why? Because every occasion is starting from the heavens, the rahmah from the heavens, wa tanzila, and it will come down upon your creation. A world of light in the akhirah to you is represented by darkness because it's a dimension in which you can't see. But darkness doesn't mean it's void of anything. There's something there that Allah has just not illuminated. They are now just understanding that there's a tremendous amount of dark matter. When you conceive a child, 120 days the soul like a passenger comes into that creation, immediately the heart is beating, life is beginning. 9 months, 36 weeks. 36 is what? Heart of Qur'an, Yasin sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Everything is perfectly numbered. Ya Rabbi, 9 months and the power of 9 and the 9 sultans and all these realities, and this times 4 becomes 36. The heart of Qur'an means there must be a secret coming that making this creation to come into existence. But who will understand? The people of tafakkur. They slow down, they don't let the fast life to fool them. This is a sacred existence and it's coming from paradise. We come from a different reality, we're asking to go back into that reality. That for them begins at Salatul Maghrib. As soon as Allah darkens the sky, layli wal nahar, you're entering into a state of fana and annihilation. Darkness represents annihilation. But Allah say, you're coming to me but don't manifest yourself, don't manifest from what you acquired from dunya, don't manifest thinking that you're anything. And Ya Rabbi wa ilayhi turja'oon, and let me go back to my reality. Then they ask that pray Salatul Janazat Qaibeen at the end of your Salatul Maghrib. Why? Because these 4 takbirats are for the 4 enemies that have destroyed insan. The wildness of the nafs, the hubb-ed-dunya, hubb-ul-hawa and all the physical pleasures, and shaitan, they have quartered the reality of the soul. Because when the soul is whole means its realities are reaching to it, it has a tremendous power. And shaitan wants to block all of that so that the soul cannot gain its power. So our day starts with that reality of Maghrib.
Fatima Zahra Helping Hand is a non-profit organization with the goal of helping underprivileged communities in Canada. We have currently distributed thousands of pounds of meat from Korban, hundreds of loaves of bread, and many other essential food items. Please visit our website nurmuhammad.com to make a donation today.
Eastern cultures use teas and herbs as an elixir of health and wellness. Rumi Rose Teas revives this ancient tradition with a collection of over 40 delicious hand-blended teas. Enjoy God-given health and wellness within every cup of Rumi Rose tea. Order online now.
Allah described that the child is created in 3 veils of darkness. Means that the womb has 3 veils of darkness, and this whole understanding of the salah and how it relates to the lataif of the qalb is like a womb. You're going to come from Maghrib, Salat al-Isha, and you're going to be descending through Salat al-Fajr into your existence and manifestation. From the qalb then they start to move into the sir. Salat al-Isha, the Isha prayer is the night is the darkest. For those whom are making tafakkur, Allah is then describing the importance of your Salat al-Isha to your Salat al-Fajr is going to be your door to my Divinely Presence. Because at the time of Salat al-Isha everything is darkened and the servant begins to remember the heavenly kingdom. All the tanzil, all the blessings and the lights begin to manifestate upon the servant. That's why all of the holy nights are at night time. All the heavenly manifestations they come upon the heavens first and then they come towards dunya. As soon as Salat al-Isha is finishing, they're entering in now to Salat al-Tahajjud. From Tahajjud to Salat al-Fajr, all these dresses are coming. Every day has a life and every day has a death. From Salat al-Fajr it comes out and now has an existence. It moves through that channel of light and realities. That's why the Fajr is so powerful, that all the lights that the servant and those servants are taking is that they annihilate themselves in this phase of darkness. They lose their importance, they enter into the Salat al-Fajr and Allah dresses them from the realities of their paradise. Every mushkilat, every difficulty is taken away at Fajr time. Every du'a that's going to be accepted is most accepted is Salat al-Fajr. And that's why then the Fajr is actually faraj. That you move around the letters and it's faraj, it's salvation. Allah granting the nation of Sayyidina Muhammad a tremendous salvation. When you understand the reality, it opens an understanding. Fajr is not just a time that you're praying in the dark and it's dark and everyone's asleep. You're coming through a birth canal, you're being born that day. And Allah described, every day I have a new tajalli. Means the one who catches that tajalli, as soon as he prays his Salat al-Fajr, as soon as he comes out is as if he's been born new that day and dressed with all of its blessings. Keep the Salat al-Fajr. As soon as they leave that Salat al-Fajr, then the next salat that coming is Salat al-Zuhr. Zuhr is actually like a zuhur, it's their manifestation. And they understood that these are Rijalullah, wa Allah described, not trade nor business distracts them from the remembrance of Allah. Means they understood that in every moment there's a life and death, and in every day there's a life and death. Allah is dressing them from that reality, blessing them with the reality of that day. What Prophet described is the most difficult prayer for the believer is the Zuhr prayer, because he's busy with business and work. Why? Because it's symbolic of our manifestation and our love for dunya. Everyone wants an excuse to get out of Salat al-Zuhr, can I shorten it, can I pray in my car, can I do anything, because of the busyness of dunya. But that servant from maqam al-ihsan is understanding that, Ya Rabbi, this is my time of manifestation, that I pray my Salat al-Zuhr as to not be conquered by the dunya.
Assalamu alaikum, my name is Harun Khan, I'm a trustee of the Al Jamia Masjid Vancouver. We come in so many communities, we represent really the world that is converged on this beautiful place that we call our home. And one of the things that we in our own communities, whether you're Muslim, whether you're Buddhist or you're Christian, you're Jewish, you're Hindu or Sikh or agnostic, you're a human being. You're here experiencing this thing that we call life, and life is an amazing thing. And when we learn about life from the spiritual perspective, you learn about life through the lens of Islam, through the teachings of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. That's an important thing. Open your mind, open your heart, soften your heart, and find a way to a place of spiritual understanding and clarity. And this is something that this program endeavors to do. And Shaykh Nurjan, through his dialogue, through this speaking, of giving a great amount of wisdom is very important. So I really thank Shaykh Nurjan and the entire team at Hub-e-Rasul for spreading this message. And we look forward to hearing from you, because we need to engage as brothers and sisters, now more than ever. Thank you.
of my Rijalullah, not business nor trade, divert them from the remembrance of Allah. Means they pray that Salatul Zuhr to make sure that they are good with Allah, that, Ya Rabbi, we are from Malakut and we are your servants also in the mulk. They understood that in this mulk I have to submit to Allah, so my life is bayna Zuhr wal Asr. You say, Ya Rabbi, we live day by day, my manifestation, my existence, and I put all my importance upon myself, it's only from Zuhr to Asr. You're only manifesting from Salatul Zuhr to Salatul Asr.
الرحمن الرحيم والعصر إن الإنسان لفي خسر إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات وتواصوا بالحق وتواصوا بالصبر.
He's describing in Surah Al-Asr that you are in a state of descent. You're not growing like a tree where I brought you here, you're going to live for 1,000 years. From the moment you came and I gave you life, you are dying. Now you're going to die in 1 day, 50 days, 500 days, 50,000 days, you're going. And everything within you as it's growing, it's also dying. All your cells, there's 3 million cells a day die within the body out of your 4 trillion cells. And Allah for the servants who trying to reach their reality, Ya Rabbi, that we're leaving this mulk of dunya and we entered into Asr, and again this day is entering into its qiyamah. But how are you supposed to prepare for qiyamah? 50 years from now? No. Every day has a qiyamah, every day has a death. But as soon as you enter into Salatul Asr, all your plans mean nothing, all your hopes mean nothing. Means that you enter into yourself that, Ya Rabbi, whatever I planned I could be going, and that everything is leaving, and Allah then reminding that this path of haqq is based on sabr. Have patience, that everything in your life is going to be based on sabr. If you're going to be on a path of haqq, it has to be based on patience, because the last attribute is the most difficult. The patience comes and awliya come and teach you that you're dying. From the time you have life you are truly actually dying. And this is the oxymoron of life, that we think we have forever. I gave you a certain amount of breath, don't waste them. Numbered amount of heartbeats, that everything is perfectly numbered. As a result of that tajalli, the birds when they recite at Maghrib is not the same praising as it is at Fajr. Fajr is very beatific. At Fajr when you hear the birds, Sayyidina Abu Bakr Siddiq said, you already missed your Fajr, the bird did it before you. When you hear the birds singing at Fajr, they are praising Allah with a beatific praise. Why? Because they understood that by Maghrib we may be dead, something going to eat us, we want the manifestation of this day, and they praise with a beatific praise. You hear the zikr of Maghrib, is not a very pleasant sound. And Allah even described night time is zulumat, is every oppression. And that's why you need tawassul bil haqqi wa tawassul bis sabr. That you were an oppressor to yourself that whole day, thinking that you're existing forever. My Salatul Asr is a reminder for you, no, this day that you thought is going forever is just now in a phase of death. And begin to see how everything is going. and darkness is coming, and all the plans in the beautiful daylight have gone, and now zulumat has again descended upon that servant. So it means it's a conscious meditation and tafakkur of the salah, that, Ya Rabbi, the Salat al-Asr coming and I'm entering now back where everything slows down, that all the running of dunya has put itself down, and I'm entering back into that phase. And then my day and my reality of the heavens again begins at Maghrib. You're going back into that ocean of reality because you're passing the akhfa tajalli. Each of these names have a tremendous reality, that Fajr and that Asr is passing the akhfa reality. The akhfa reality is a black hole in which it takes everything in and nothing of it remains. And this is the annihilation. That is the station of annihilation in which the servant to be dressed by annihilation, and these are the servants of maut and qabla al-maut. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifoon wa salaamun al mursaleen walhamdulillahi rabbil alameen bi hurmati Muhammad al-Mustafa wa bi sirri Surat al-Fatiha.
بأبي من ذبت فيه كمدا بأبي من مت منه فرغا حمرة الخجلة في وجنته وضح الصبح يناغي شفقا وجدي دلني من لحزني من لحزني من لصب عاشقا كلما تبريح الهوى فضح الدمع الجوى والأرق بأبي
سيدي يا سيدي محمد يا حبيبي سيدي يا سيدي محمد يا حبيبي
سيدي يا سيدي محمد يا حبيبي
سيدي يا سيدي محمد يا حبيبي سيدي يا سيدي محمد يا حبيبي
أنا طالب بركة جنابه من آثار وأحبابه طالب بركة جنابه من آثار وأحبابه يشهدني فعل أصحابه يشهدني فعل أصحابه التمسوا بركة من نبينا
محمد يا حبيبي سيدي يا سيدي محمد يا حبيبي
حبك بقلبي يا راسي شرفي وعزي ونبراسي حبك بقلبي يا راسي شرفي وعزي ونبراسي رافع نعلك على راسي.
The Hajj from Mawlana Shaykh's teachings, one of many oceans of realities, is that tawaf and circumambulating the symbolic presence of the Divinely Presence. Means it's a symbol in our life that the light is supreme, the Lord is supreme, Allah is supreme, and everything must circumambulate that which is supreme. So we look at the tawaf and it's symbolized by the heart, it's symbolized by the Divinely Presence, and we come into that reality asking to lose our identity, to strip away our clothing that identifies us from wealth, from status, from everything.